Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we'll be looking at the importance of water changes, why you should do them and how often. So let's get into the video. Water changes are necessary for the longevity and success of your aquarium. In nature, this process already happens. However, in an aquarium or a small closed body of water, waste can build up, so we have to change this water to maintain the health of your aquarium. Let's look at what makes up salt water so we can better understand why it's necessary to do a water change regularly. When looking at salt water with a specific gravity of 1.025, 96.5% of seawater is just water. The remaining 3.5 is sea salt. That 3.5% is made up of both macro and trace elements, and from that sea salt, only 0.2% of it is trace elements. There are 70 trace elements within that 0.2%. Even for this small amount, they can make all the difference between a healthy and not so healthy tank. So if you're noticing your tank is lacking and not looking so great, a water change can easily replenish all of these depleted trace elements. As we said previously, a water change is a way of replenishing your tank with all the elements it needs to survive. But it's also a must in removing the buildup of toxins and waste within your aquarium. For example, when we feed our fish, the fish will eat the food and produce waste. If you feed them regularly, this buildup can occur pretty quickly. What then happens is the waste can convert into nitrates and phosphates and thus increase algae and other issues. Think of water changes like changing your bedding or doing your laundry. If you don't change and clean them, they become dirty and uncomfortable. The same can be said for your aquarium, and without these regular water changes, waste will build up. So perform a water change to keep optimum water quality and prevent unwanted growth. Water changes involve removing a small percentage of water from your aquarium and replacing it with fresh salt water. The amount can depend on the size and amount of stock you have in your aquarium. However, a general rule for water changes is to remove between 10 to 20% of your water. You can easily buy this pre-mixed water at your local aquarium shop, or you can try and make it yourself at home with a salt mix and some RO water. For best results, follow the manufacturer's instructions on your chosen salt mix. In terms of how often, it's best to aim for a weekly water change, but if you can't do that, then every 2 weeks should be sufficient. The easiest way to do a water change is using a siphon tube, a bucket and some towels. You also want to have your new fresh salt water ready in your jerry can. It's as simple as that and shouldn't be a long process, depending on the volume of your aquarium. If you want to go the extra mile, then it's a good opportunity to clean your aquarium glass of algae and even use a siphon tube to vacuum the substrate of any unneeded food or waste. A common misconception is that by doing regular water changes, you're removing all the good bacteria in your water. But this won't affect the bacteria as long as you do small water changes weekly. The rest of your saltwater, rockwork and biofiltration in your aquarium will help to maintain the biological balance and beneficial bacterial colonies established in your tank. Remember that with water changes, you are removing the buildup of toxins and replenishing the water of its depleted trace elements. It's integral to do these water changes because we want our tanks to last and be at their healthiest. It might seem like a lot of maintenance, but this is vital to keeping your aquarium happy and thriving. And without these water changes, our tanks will be looking very different. So make sure to do that water change this week if you haven't already. For any more help or advice, contact us today or visit our store. Thanks guys for watching. We hope you found that video helpful. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to click the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more weekly content. Thanks guys, we'll see you next time.